About to move, gates are back and they're off and they're racing, and Final Siren was the first to get going. Rock This Town bustled out of the gates looking for the lead. Tudati came out smartly, also pushing up right behind them. Outside of it deeper, Galaxy Cat, followed by Colossal, Kripolenko, Category 3 down near the rail. Wicked Venom getting back and over racing, going fiercely there with Rumour Says, and last is Potshot. 550 left to go. Final Siren was able to hold the front, and this very smart galloper comes towards the home corner. The 3-year-old a half a length on Category 3, and then about 2.5 lengths to Tudati. Kripolenko further back with Colossal, Galaxy Cat by the 250 though. Final Siren about to be asked the big question by Pike, the leader. Tudati is in pursuit. Final Siren has a kick. Final Siren responding from Tudati with 100 to go. Final Siren's in front. Tudati keeps coming. So does the post for Pike, and it's too good for them. Final Siren. Final Siren beat Tudati. Great battle. Third home then. Rumour Says from well off them, charging to the line. Colossal, Wicked Venom, Kripolenko behind those with Rock This Town. Followed further back then by, on pulling up next of all, Potshot, Category 3, and a distant last is Galaxy Cat. Final Siren wins on return and makes it 4 out of 6. Always billed as a match race in 2. Pike was able to win the battle for the lead, holding Rock This Town. Shook it off on straightening, still had plenty underneath him. He travelled beautifully in the run, always hard on the bridle. Tudati in pursuit, the first to feel the pinch, but Tudati keeps coming, and certainly did that under the vigour of Brandon Louis. Unable to haul in Final Siren, the I'm All the Talk 3-year-old, who goes 4 out of 6 and 3 out of 3 at the 1,000 and 2 out of 2 first up. For Rebecca Bayliss, ridden by Willie Pike, owned by Mark and also Richard Bayliss, Miss A. Kennedy, Railways Premiers, M. Quaife, and also the Railway Premier number 2 syndicate by I'm All the Talk out of DeWinner. And that he certainly is, scoring by 3/4 of a length in 58.38 over number 5, Tudati. Third, number 2, Rumour Says, a nice effort from back in the field first up. And 9, Kripolenko got the nod for 4th in front of Rock This Town. The interim numbers, 8.529. 8.529, 3/4 and a length and a half, home in 33.57 to the 6th event of the day. An impressive victory. The favourite, Final Siren, really muscled to the line by Pike and beating Tudati. Rumour Says back third home. The runner-up is a demerit from Relexia, trained by Justine Erkelens, handled by Brandon Louis, and Rumour Says from the Luke Fernie stable, a deep field mare from Wind on Tide, Clint Johnston Porter, and made up good ground as well. No trial going into that, might be one to follow. Race 7, the Celebrate WA Race Day handicap over 1,200 metres. And in the next, no changes to come there. They'll go at 25 to 4 as we head downstairs. Lockie joins us. Always race, certainly billed as a race in 2. And that's exactly how the script unfolded.
Thanks, Darren. What a win it was. Winning trainer Rebecca Bayliss joins me now. Beck, Final Siren, what a win that was. What was going through your mind in the run? Because he had to absorb some pressure early, but when Willie said go, he just dropped another gear.
To be honest, I was quite happy with how he was travelling. I knew there was more there, so I wasn't too worried, to be honest. You know, you're always a little bit worried, I suppose, but no, I knew it was there, and I said to Mark on the way up here, I said he can win today. Like he's had some good form behind him, and like we know he's a good horse. Like he showed it early on, and we had a few hiccups, but today he showed it. So.
Last preparation, he showed so much ability. How have you viewed both his mental and physical progression between last preparation and here today?
He's probably more switched on, I think, in his work. But then, like today, we got here and he was dead quiet, and I was a bit worried. I thought, oh, I don't know if that's a good sign, but you know, it obviously is.
What do you do with him now? He's obviously won really nicely here first up today. What's next for Final Siren?
We haven't picked anything yet. We're just going to see, have a look now. We wanted to race today, do that, and then decide. So So, yeah.
And what a great thrill for not only Mark, but all the owners involved. There's a big ownership group. I'm sure they're absolutely ecstatic down there in the Great Southern.
Well, I think they're actually playing right now, so I don't even know if they'll know.
Might need a water boy to let them know that their horse is bolted in at Belmont Park. Well done here.
Yeah, thank you.
There's Rebecca Bayless after the win of Final Siren. What a great job her and her small team are doing with this horse, and I'm really keen to hear Willie Pike's thoughts on this galloper because it looked very, very impressive to the eye.
It certainly was very impressive out there. Willie, what was your impression of that victory?
It's very nice when you can sort of dictate and make your own luck like that. It takes luck out of the equation. Feels like I don't know the horse before today other than watching replays. He looked like a progressive type. It's nice to get that win on the board and confirm that.
Very, very rarely does Braden's horse, who was on your outside, not find the fence. It's pretty quick and it looked like it put a bit of pressure on middle stages.
Yeah, it did. I was within two minds whether or not I should hand up, but I had the rail. I think it's a big advantage for a big young horse like this. It's still so raw, something to follow. I wasn't quite sure what I had left late, but when I asked him under real pressure, he seen that one coming out wide in his eye line, he rallied and he was never getting beat.
Excitement levels for Western Empire?
I'll be a lot higher if I win.
Best of luck, mate. Well done.
Thank you.
There's Willie Pike combining with Rebecca Bayless and Final Siren to make it a winning return here at Belmont Park.